doing hard things is addictive. It's not just the achievement of completing that hard thing, it's the commitment that you sign yourself up with when you announce a goal. So when I put out this goal, there was two groups of people. There was one group of people that were like, yes, I love this. I've seen you achieve a 228 when people said that you couldn't do it. I believe that you can do a 219. And then there were other people that said, there's no way on earth that you're going to achieve this goal. There are things in life that are possible. I don't think me setting this goal 6 months ago, in the state that I was 6 months ago, I don't think anyone would say it was impossible. Impossible is a term that should be very rarely used. Unlikely, I agree with. I agree that it was unlikely 6 months ago, but impossible, I don't think. With the time that I've had to train for this, I think I've done everything in my power to get into the position where I'm at now, where I feel ready. I don't think there's anything that I could have done differently to improve or to get better with the circumstances that I had. Like every single session I ticked off. I didn't back out of anything. I didn't stay up late once.
Not at all.
Yeah, I didn't deviate from the plan because I knew that this goal is so intense for me, personally, that if I would have strayed away from the plan, even just once, I would have 0% chance in getting my goal. So with that in mind, I just was laser focused, and that's going to give me confidence leading into tomorrow that I've done all the work, I've done everything that I possibly could have, and then tomorrow is just the result. And the world's not going to end tomorrow if I don't get the time that I want.
No, I think whatever happens tomorrow, you know that you could never have done anything more. Like, to the 0.1%ers that you've been doing, that there's nothing else that you could have done over the past 8 weeks that would benefit you any more than what you have done. So
yeah, for sure.
I truly believe you're going to do it, but do you think you're going to do it?
I genuinely think I'm going to do it. Like, I think you've got to have that belief as well. If you set yourself a goal and you don't go into the goal or challenge with the mindset of you are going to do this, then I think you've got a 0% chance. At least if you think and genuinely believe that you have a chance of doing it, then you do have a chance. So yes, you can be the fittest person, but you need that belief, that inner belief that you're going to do it. Otherwise you're not going to get to where you want to be. There we go, warm up done. We'll change now, get into our marathon shoes, do some strides, do a couple of drills, and then we'll get into the intervals. This Texas heat, it's warm. I think today it's what, 24 degrees, I think. Yes, it's hot. Apparently it's meant to cool down before Sunday, which will be ideal. I think the ideal marathon running temperature is 6 degrees Celsius. So I want it as close to that as possible. It is meant to cool off. Let's hope the weather stays like that. because we're on a 400 metre track or a 400 metre paved track, I think we're going to do 1200 metre efforts instead of 1k efforts, and that's just for ease of starting and stopping in the same place. We're going to go off 60 seconds standing recovery because we want to be fresh, and we're going to go just a little bit faster than marathon race pace, just kind of turning over the legs. We're going to do 4 intervals and then we're going to pull down, and that's it for today. A couple of days out from the marathon, we're not looking to gain extra fitness. All the hard work's been done, all the training's been done. This is just a bit of a sharpener. Over the last couple of days, we've been resting up, we've been deloading, which just means a lot less volume, a lot less intensity. And now, just before the marathon, we want to kind of like prime ourselves and get ourselves ready for race day. So this is exactly what this session is. Nice and short, but something that is a little bit faster than race pace, gets our heart going, gets our body moving. Ready? So first interval, 3 or 4 pace, so a little bit faster than we need to be going. So we'll probably just chill now for the next 3, go a little bit slower. 60 seconds rest in between each interval. Like I said, today's just about feeling good, staying relaxed, and enjoying it. Feeling good, feeling ready for it. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's been hard this week. Just, you know, every minute has been thinking about executing that marathon. That's every minute of every day, just thinking about the marathon. And you know, when a goal means so much to you, and you've been training so hard for it, like it's hard not to obsess over it. So I'll be kind of glad when it's over. When I've achieved it anyway. If it's this time, if it's next time, we'll see. See, 10 seconds. So, post-session analysis. Went pretty well. Feeling confident. We was running on average probably 10 to 15 seconds per kilometre faster than we are going to be doing on Sunday. Feeling super comfortable, recovering within the minute. Rest that we did between each interval. Ended up doing 4 intervals. Yeah, everything's feeling good. No pains, no aches. We're ready. So the plan of action now, we've got 1 more session to do today, which is going to be a heat session. That's basically where we get covered up in a sweatsuit, have layers on, and then we just get used to working out in heat. But it's a super easy session. It's more for blood plasma levels and blood volume to keep them high for race day. We're going to sauna today, and then tomorrow complete rest day, and then we've got a little bit of a shakeout on Saturday, and then race day Sunday. Big collection tomorrow as well. 11:45. The goal of 219, I think when I set it very ignorant to what it actually entails. And the reason I actually set a goal of 219 is my previous PB, I ran a 2:28 in Berlin last year, and I wanted to run a faster marathon time, but I didn't think aiming for a 2:25 or a 2:22 sounded any different from achieving a 2:28. So I thought, let's get into the teens. I know it's big, I know it's a 9-minute PB, but let's go for it. And what's the worst thing that could happen?
I think my first reaction, I think everybody's first reaction was that it was ambitious. I think when he set a 2:28 in Berlin, I think the levels that he's now operating at, if you think about to shave 10 or 11 minutes off that is insanely ambitious, it's bold. But I also think if you spoke to anybody that Jake sort of told that goal to ahead of going public with it, there's nobody who would have doubted his ability to do it.
So just want to talk a little bit about heat training and the benefits it has on endurance. So the procedure that I like to do and incorporate is 5 heat sessions a week for 5 weeks before a major competition, and I like to do 45 to 50 minutes at a time, where it's just really easy spinning of the legs or running, so zone 2, but with layers on in a hot room. And what this is going to do, it's going to first of all allow our body to perform and adapt to working hard in hot conditions, so increase red blood cell production to the body, and 5 weeks allows enough time to start producing these, which then when it comes to race day, we've got more red blood cells within our blood, which helps with oxygen delivery to the muscles, which makes us more efficient. So it's very similar and mimics altitude training, but without the need to go up to altitude. So I find it works a treat. Been doing it now because I've been on and off competing. I've been doing it now probably for 10 weeks, and this is our final session before the marathon, which we'll stop this 3 days out, and then we'll have 2 days to recover before doing the marathon itself.
Shifting from me being a pro Hyrox athlete to me trying to achieve a fast marathon time is a bit of a passion of mine, but it's also for the greater purpose and the bigger picture. My bets are that Hyrox and the top Hyrox athletes are going to improve due and down to their running times. So if I can get better at running and beat that curve, then I'm going to become a better Hyrox athlete. And that's essentially what setting this goal did. It made me a better runner.
Right, it's disgusting, it's absolutely disgusting. Right, I'm in a commercial gym and I'm dripping all over the floor. Right, but this is obviously coming out my hands, it's also coming out my feet, and so like my shoes right now are soaking. I'd probably say 1.5 litres. And then sauna, it's anywhere between like 1 litre, 500 mils to 1 litre, I think, every like 20 minutes. Is that right? Roughly about that. Anyway, so we'll lose a little bit more in there, but you need to replace that. So that's why I've got some electrolytes.
So with the marathon, everything can go right within your training. You can prepare as well as you can, and on race day, you still might not achieve your goal. If this happens, then one, I'll be grateful for the effort and training that I have put in, because at the end of the day, fitness is stacked. It's not just this thing where you race on race day and then you completely lose it. Like that is stacked for life then. So you've got to think, even if the race doesn't pay off, the fitness is still there. You just may need another chance.
Okay, so we've got here, we're continuing our carb load. We've got a little bit of focaccia bread. We've got some beef skewers, steak skewers with some chips, and then we've got gnocchi with beef shorted.
That was good.
We are at an Italian, that's why we've come here, because we will have pasta after this, our pizza. So that's the plan, these are just the starters, so dig in guys.
I think from like a macro breakdown, we're going to be aiming for around 500 grams of carbohydrates for the day, but that's like a rough estimate. I don't really like to track everything, especially when I don't think there's need to. Like the aim of today, especially, like it's a little bit more serious tomorrow, but the aim of today is a rest day, and it's to recover as much as possible. So I'm going to eat what I want to eat within reason, making sure that we stay relatively healthy. When I say healthy, that doesn't mean that we need to eat only whole foods. That means that we just need to eat well, and we're not having a lot of like processed stuff. So yes, we've been to an Italian, yes we had a bit of pizza, but that pizza was essentially homemade in the Italian. We've then we've come back, and then everything else that we've eaten is pretty clean, and it's about kind of just relaxing, enjoying ourselves today, because that's how you kind of like recover the best, in my opinion. For the last 6 weeks, I've been dieting quite harshly just to drop weight. From 48 hours until the marathon, I've started carb loading, so loading up in carbohydrates. And the main reason for this is because on race day, we want to feel like we are fueled. We need to be fueled with the right macronutrient and the right energy that we're going to be using, which is carbohydrates. Anything where you're working hard for a sustained period of time, you're going to be using carbohydrates as your main fuel source. So we need to make sure that the glycogen stores are full, our muscles are full with carbohydrates. And I've been eating lots and enjoying it. It's a little bit colder today. So 11 a.m. We're just about to do our final shakeout run. We're going to do about 15 minutes, super easy, and then we're going to head to the track and just do a few strides on the track, just to kind of like open up the legs and stuff like that. So that's the plan, and then for the rest of the day, it's going to be feet up, and that's it really. But everything will be done then, all the work will be done, and it'll just be getting ready for game time. So we've just done a couple of drills, and then I've been prescribed 4 by 150 meters strides. So a stride is exactly what it sounds like. Basically you're striding out, you're feeling comfortable, you're nice and relaxed, but you're running faster than I would be at my marathon pace. So we're striding out. So just getting a little bit of speed, getting primed, the muscles primed, and then yeah, we're ready. It's race day. Feeling good, slept okay. I was up thinking quite a lot last night, so didn't get as much sleep as I wanted, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm excited, ready to get it done. I think right now it's 4:45, we're 2 hours out, so quickly just gonna get ready, get a little bit of food, and then yeah, we're ready to race.
Jake came to us with an idea that he wanted to hit 2:19 at a marathon, which is insane. So from our perspective, we had to then obviously go away and think about how these products are going to help him achieve that. We obviously also wanted to keep it within the aesthetic of 247, so not moving too far away from that. We're a performance first brand. Everything that we do is performance first. Obviously we want to make that as contemporary as possible, but with this product it was purely and simply about how it's going to perform.
There's obviously pressure on one side and then there's confidence on the other side. And when I think to myself, remember the hard work that you've done, remember all the hours that you've done, the times that you've got within training that show that you're clearly capable of completing this goal, I have to trust in them. And I can't let the pressure build up too much where it's kind of too overwhelming. I think it's a privilege to be able to pick hard things and pick challenges and, you know, try and improve on your past performances and, you know, be a professional athlete. It's a privilege. And there's a lot of pressure and a lot of hard work, but you've got to look forward to it. There are things in life that are possible. I don't think me setting this goal 6 months ago, in the state that I was 6 months ago, I don't think anyone would say it was impossible. Like, impossible is a term that should be very rarely used. Unlikely, I agree with. I agree that it was unlikely 6 months ago, but impossible, I don't think.
Let's go, boys. 16k in. I think we're on pace. It's just hard running on your own. There's nobody about.
From about 10k out, I knew that the chances were slim of me getting the goal, and they were kind of withering away with every kilometre. That's what it felt like. Until 5 kilometres to go, it was a case of the goal is gone now. It is impossible to get this goal. I would have had to run like a sub 15-minute 5k to get the goal, and my pace was slowing. But I had 2 choices to make. Either slow down, stop, walk for a bit, or keep going and try to get the best time that I could have. I chose the second one, and I'm proud of that. That was like a small win on a day where things didn't really go to plan. Today I ran the fastest I could have ever run, and that just shows where my fitness is at the moment, and it's a reality check for me, and it's a good thing that it happened, because now I know where I am and I know where I need to be in the future and what I need to work towards. After not achieving my goal, I thought people would be not angry at me, but, you know, ha, you didn't hit your goal. In reality, nobody was like that. Everyone was happy with the time that I got, and that made me realise I should be happy with the time that I got. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing this for fun. Yes, we're doing it to better ourselves and to perform at the highest level, but we're doing it for fun. And I think we forget that sometimes.
.222, like, that's incredible. It's an incredible time.
No, thank you. I think I will get the 219. I don't know when, I don't know what race. I'll have to have a think about it, but another training block, and yeah, definitely. I think we'll definitely, that's this year's one of the main goals for this year, I think. People fail, but it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It just means that you continue, and you continue training, you continue progressing towards whatever goal you had in mind. Failure isn't the end, it's just delayed gratification at its finest. It doesn't really matter if you fail. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, as long as you learn from every failure and you keep progressing towards your goal and you never give up. I literally can't go any faster than this.
You look really good, you know.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah. You look dead good.
You know, when like people said after that Berlin Marathon, oh, you look fine, you were walking fine. And everything. Yeah, that's not the same today.
Feeling pretty fucked.
I'm fucked. Yes, I give everything then. I didn't back out, there wasn't more in the tank. That was it. That was literally it today. Some days you just don't have it. Or a reality check, maybe, that I'm just not quite there yet. And I've got some work to do. Either way, we're learning. And we're gonna get there. That's the message.